Management is the X factor. From the post of Dr. Swive Masiyiwa, the size of the business that you run is dependent on your capacity to build and manage an organization. We can talk about vision, we can talk about entrepreneurship, we can talk about innovation, we can talk about all those things and more. But if you cannot manage, it will come to nothing. At the best, you will start something, then someone else will see it who really knows how to manage, and they will go off and make a success of it while you watch. Sometimes it will seem like you are destined to always be small. Not true? See those huge organizations we were talking about, like Walmart, Toyota. They are big because they have highly skilled managers who know how to build and operate complex organizational structures. Being an entrepreneur full of great ideas and innovations is not enough. You have to become a skilled builder and a manager of an organization. You have to be able to attract skilled managers who know how to execute the vision you have in a competent and disciplined manner. Years ago, I remember listening to a finance manager of one of our business. He was so stressed, always talking about cash flow problems and our problems with creditors. The next day, I called a top recruiter to my office and I gave them a simple instruction. Find me the most skilled finance manager you will find in this country. Bring me a list of the top 5. The person must be capable of running a large organization and have had exposure to best practice from leading international organizations. There is an African lady working at a big international organization in South Africa. She knows the systems of one of the best companies in the world. Go get her, please. Within 2 months of her arrival, we were swimming in cash. Now we could get bigger. If I had left that stressed guy in place, we would have gone bankrupt, even though we had a great business. Rokisius Musipa asks, yes, that is true, sir. My question is, are managers born or made? My answer, managers are made. A good personality and character makes them better and even great. You can acquire management skills through study and training. Oluwaseun writes, understanding business is key to taking any business to an unimaginable, wonderful world. For concise learning on management principles and practices, I recommend you to get Peter Drucker's books. He is one of the greatest management thinkers of our time. God bless Africa and Africans. You are so right, Oluwaseun. As a younger entrepreneur, I was also a student of men like Peter Drucker. At the time, it was so difficult to get his books, but I still managed to get almost every book that he ever wrote. There are, of course, many other experts in this field, and as you become more conscious of the need to be always looking for opportunities to grow your skills as a manager, you will discover even more people like Drucker. Management practice is also an ever-improving discipline, and the fact that you read an MBA 5 years ago does not mean you now know everything. You must continuously push yourself to study and practice new ideas and innovations in the field. As I prepared to leave Zimbabwe 15 years ago, I held several meetings with some of my key staff from all levels of the organization. Our company there was still very small. They were excited about the vision I had and the potential opportunities for themselves. I told them that there were 5 things I needed them to do. Uphold utmost integrity even when you do not see me around. Practice excellence. Go back to school, and I offered to reimburse anyone who improved themselves with any professional course. Learn another language. In this world, it is a shame to say the only language you know is that of your mother tongue. Respect diversity. I knew that men and women who were able to achieve things would be able to help me build a global business. Such people can succeed anywhere. Martin Kim writes, just remembered of a very successful entrepreneur. People always came to him asking for advice on building an enterprise. He would ask, can you make a burger better than McDonald's? And most would reply yes. And then he would ask, can you build a big burger business like McDonald's? Needless to say, the answer was no. And he would tell them it's not about making a better burger, but a system that can sell hundreds of thousands of burgers a day. That is correct, Martin. This is the heart of the issue I am talking about, Martin. Management. It's the X factor. A guy takes a small hamburger joint and turns into a global business like McDonald's. How? A guy takes a flea market business. Walmart started as a flea market and turns into a global business with sales of $500 billion. If you read the autobiography of Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, called Made in America, it is so simple to read, but it oozes with management and organizational genius. Don't think about management in terms of administering the work of others and backing instructions. It is more, much more. Be conscious of it as a hard professional discipline backed by theory and practice. Question: Sir, which book that talks about business, management and capacity building would you recommend for me? I'm a younger man of 16 years who wants to start some sort of a business selling printed t-shirts. Your recommendation would be of a great help. Thank you. It is good that at 16 you already want to be a great entrepreneur. The most important thing for you right now is to push forward with your education and get as far as you can. We are living in an age when it will become very difficult to succeed at anything if you do not have a good education. This does not mean people who do not have a good education cannot succeed, but it is that much harder. So before you get into the business management books, get stuck into things like math first.